감사합니다. 안녕하세요, 여러분들. Yes, I'm out home today in this very bright, sunny, and very cold, actually 12 degrees Celsius morning here in Istanbul. And because I have to pay my bills and I've been waiting for a cloudy day, and I checked the weather forecast, the cloudy day is not going to happen in another week. So I have no choice but put on my sunscreen and brave the sunlight, put on my anti-UV sunglasses, and come all the way out here to my favorite cafe, Baraka Cafe. Why is this one of my favorite cafes in this area? I'll show you guys in a while. Right, let's get onto my seat. My favorite seat in this cafe. And yes, today is one of those rare days I really start this live stream earlier than usual. Yeah, like usually I start 10:30 a.m. Turkish time, but right now it's like barely 10 a.m. Turkish time. And take a look at what a typical morning looks like here in Istanbul. How slow the life is. Look at how slow people are walking. Life is really slow here. See how slow things are. And people working in the cafe. A lot of online working is becoming a thing here in Istanbul. And I see a lot of young people working online. And getting a lot of reflected sunlight from that building over there. That building is reflecting a lot of sunlight. So I try to adjust my seat a little bit. Oh, I really love this angle. This angle really look good, yeah. And you know, really, like paying my bills, right, is one of those things which I could have automated. I could have opened a Turkish bank account and just automate my bill paying. But to do that, I would never leave my home. So, you know, my landlord, he asked me, "Oh, why don't you automate your bills? Why are you going out to pay your bills like every month?" I said, like, this is the only thing that's gonna force me out of my home. Okay, once in a while I have to force myself out. You know, I cannot allow myself to 100% do whatever I want. I have to force myself to do things at times, otherwise it will never get done. Like being out of house. If I don't force myself to leave my home in this way, then I'll never leave my home. And good morning, Kim Teo. Haven't seen you in quite a few days. How are you? Wow. Do you guys like this earlier timing? 10 a.m. Oh yeah, very early today. Last night I had a great night in the US market and then slept real early and therefore woke up real early, and nothing better to do so. I'm out here in Baraka Cafe, and I was just saying, you know, like, so why am I out? You know, today is a very bright sunny day. Look at that, no clouds at all, man, and the sun is crazy. Why am I out on a day like this with my anti-UV sunglasses and sunscreen and everything? 2 layers of sunscreen, okay, 2 layers. Why am I forcing myself like this? Why? Because I have to pay my bills. My bill is 1 week overdue. Why 1 week overdue? Because I've been waiting for a nice cloudy day in order to come out to pay my bills, but the cloudy day never came. And checking on the weather forecast, there's not going to be a cloudy day in the next 1 week. So I have no choice but to brave the sun, get out of home to pay my bills. Yeah. And I still like it. Kim Teo, do you get penalty? I don't know if there's penalty. Honestly, I don't really care. These are small money, you know, don't really bother. Don't let small things in life, right, become an issue. Not even in the slightest way. I don't bother. I don't even know how much my bill is, I'm gonna tell you honestly. I don't even know how much I'm paying. I only know it's not gonna break my bank. That's all I care. I don't care about hoarding money or, you know, things like that. I just care about that thing can be done. That's it, you know. I don't want to crunch numbers. I don't want to add burden on my brain, you know, for any of these kind of money issues. And yeah, and you know, paying my bills is one of those ways, right? Actually, it's the only way that I force myself to at least come out of home at least once a month. If I don't do this, I can stay at home for months and never leave home. Kim Teo, do you treat yourself after doing well in the US market? I don't, because doing well in the US market for me is a given. I do well all the time. It's nothing to celebrate. If look at it this way. If winning in the winning in the market is something you celebrate, that means it's a big deal, right? If it's a big deal, that means it's something that is inconsistent and you feel lucky doing it. If you want to make a living from the market, you cannot feel inconsistent and you cannot feel like you're having a lucky streak. It must be something that is common. You must be constantly winning in a way that is mechanical, and therefore you don't really give a damn. I'm way past that. I'm way past celebrating my wins. To me, winning, I expect to win. I only do poorly very rarely. And in fact, so therefore, my surprise times are the times that I do badly. Not when I do well. I do well is to be expected. Kim Teo, wow, a true shifu. If you, I mean, ask yourself, if you cannot, if winning is not a given, how do you make a living out of the stock market? You cannot. And therefore, most people cannot. I am a very, very select few. Yeah. As long as winning in the market feels like a celebration to you, you're not ready to be a pro. It must be a given. Yeah. In fact, in the way of directional trading, I still hold the highest winning rate in the world record. I just don't lose. I just don't make bad calls. Last night, took some more profit, and yeah, good times. Kim Teo, do you learn option trading from someone? Oh, my investment journey is a long one. It's a very long story, and I thought I shared this story a long time ago in one of my live streams. It started when I was young. It started with my mom, but I don't want to go all the way back to that story. Yeah? It's a very long story how I came to be a competent and professional trader. But suffice to say, a lot is family influence. If my mom has not educated me and trained me in in investments and trading when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, I would never have made it this far. It would not have been it would have been an idea I struggle with all my life, and therefore I will never get it. And therefore I keep saying, like, upbringing is so important. Your upbringing really determines a lot. I mean, I hate to say, like, make it sound very deterministic, right? But I would say, if not for my mom and the way she trained me, I would not be a professional investor. It's nothing you can learn from anyone. It's a form of upbringing, and therefore a form of thinking, a mental idea that shapes the way you see everything. And most people, you won't have this mental idea unless you grew up with it. That's the problem. Harry, hey, could you shout out my boy Phil McCracken? Wow, McCracken! Phil McCracken, hello! Wow, you gotta thank her. You have a really good friend here. Ask someone to shout out for him, for you. I never had a friend who asked anyone to shout out for me. I never had such a friend. Phil McCracken, you are a very lucky one, and I love your name. McCracken, summon the Kraken. For those of you who just joined my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, I've been here in Istanbul for 1.5 years. I show you guys something about Istanbul, grab a coffee, and then chit chat about anything and everything in life. Today is a very cold morning here in Istanbul, 13 degrees Celsius, bright sunny day, and a very slow day. And one of those days that I usually would not go out of doors because of how sunny it is. But today I had to force myself to go outdoors because I have to pay my bills. So paying my bills is one of those things that I really have to force myself to do, you know. Like, I deliberately not automate my bill paying just so that I can force myself out of home at least once a month. And then do my groceries and stuff, you know. And yeah, today I'm at Baraka Cafe. You know, when I come to this part of my neighborhood, I always come to this Baraka Cafe. I really love Baraka Cafe. Why? I'll show you guys in a while why I love Baraka Cafe so much. It's a very quiet Tuesday morning. Very slow. You see, life is really slow here. You can tell from the speed people walk, you know. Like this average pace is very slow compared to other cities that I've lived in, like Seoul, like New York, even Singapore. This is extremely slow pacing, very slow life. Oh, see, the sun is reflecting off that building big time. This is how strong that sun is. It can reflect off that building and hit my face, and I can feel the UV on my face right now. I'm wearing 2 layers of sunscreen right now, by the way. Oh, I gotta shift my seat a little bit so I stay out of the sun a little bit more. Okay, like this. Oh, I really love the background, yeah. Kim Teo, nice life, slow pace, yeah. Yeah, life is really good here in Istanbul, really. Like I say, you know, Istanbul is still the best city there, still the best city that I've ever lived in. In 5 different ways, like I said. Of course, I don't care if the lifestyle is slow or fast, doesn't affect me. That's why fast paced or slow paced life is not within my 5 criteria. And I put on a long weight. I put on weight eating 1 meal a day, can you believe it? And why am I still wearing the sunglasses indoor? Why? Because of the sunlight being reflected this way. And you know, why do I wear big glasses? This is not a fashion thing, okay? This is anti-UV, so the bigger it is, the more of my face it protects, not just the eyes, right? So this is very practical, yeah? So people think that, you know, I wear big sunglasses because it's fashion. It's nothing fashion. Honestly, I'm not a fashion aficionado, whatever, however you pronounce the name. I don't care about fashion. Everything I wear is practical, including this. I want this as big as possible. In fact, if it can be this big, it's better. But the more of the face it covers, the better protection you get from UV, not just your eyes, but on your face as well. You know, this is what anti-aging really means. You know, like you need to you need to be picky to this level if you're hardcore anti-aging. Kim Teo, does that mean your metabolism is slowing down? Oh yes, that my metabolism is definitely slowing down because coming from last year when I built a lot of muscles and I was training full time in MMA. Yeah, I remember. So my metabolism was sky high then, and ever since then I've not trained, I've not exercised, I lost a lot of muscles. And when you lose muscle, you lose metabolism. Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Metabolism see, metabolism is overhyped. I'm telling you guys, metabolism doesn't matter that much. In fact, the slower your metabolism, the better. The slower your metabolism, the longer you live. The longer you live and the slower you age. Yes. Do you know metabolism increases your aging? And yeah, metabolism does all sorts of bad things to you. That's why everybody's been like, this idea has been too overhyped. You know, how to maintain a high metabolism. You're killing yourself, I'm telling you. The lower your metabolism, the better. Why? Number one, science has proven that the lower the metabolism, the longer you live. Number two, the lower your metabolism, the less you need to eat, and therefore you save money. So you become healthier and richer just by having a low metabolism. See what I mean? Yes, metabolism increases aging. You didn't know that? Metabolism increases the amount of wear and tear within the cells. It increases cellular stress and therefore increases aging. So people with very high metabolism, they age faster and they die younger. Just look at some of the most famous sportsmen in the world. A lot of very big time sportsmen, they die very young from seemingly heart attack and stuff like that. You didn't know that, huh? Metabolism is something that is a myth that is overhyped over the past 5 to 10 years. Every doctor tries to blame everything that every illness on metabolism, which is completely wrong. The lower your metabolism, the better. Which is why in Buddhism we practice deep meditation that lowers your metabolism dramatically to the point where you look dead. Yes, just like a turtle. Oh, 안녕, Godfrey. 진짜 오랜만이야. 잘 지냈었어요? 싱가포르에 있죠? 어? 싱가포르 어때? 좋아? 적응돼? 싱가포르? 적응되냐고? 굿. 근데 이제 싱가포르 사람 같이 않지. 이제 좀 어색하지 않아? 덥다. 덥지. 아니, 더운 거 아니야. 무거운 거. 무더운 거. 무더운. hot and humid. 무더운. hot and humid. 그냥 더운 거 아니야. 무더운 거지. 그치, 적응 못하지. Very hot, dying. Elana, did you hear that eating stress food help increase lifespan? I thought that was interesting. I'm gonna look. What are stress food? I don't know what do you mean by stress food? Godfrey, yeah, keep showering. 나 집에서 수영장 있잖아. 수영장 있는 집에서 무슨 샤워야? 나 그냥 수영하세요. Mr. Call Godfrey here. It's a fellow Singaporean, also married Korean, and living in Korea. Recently visiting his parents in Singapore, and we're just talking about whether he's getting used to Singapore. And he said it's very hot, and he has to keep showering. And I say, he lives in a home with a swimming pool. Okay, he has a swimming pool at home. What do you mean shower? You just hop in the pool all day long. That's all you need to do. Godfrey, swim and shower. But now you may say, so like Godfrey, some rich man kid with a swimming pool at home, that kind of thing. So, don't let that take away from him what he is. Godfrey is one of the most amazing guys I've ever met in my life. Why? He's one of the most amazing race car tuners and race car racers and professional licensed racer. Very rare. I don't know. I don't have any other friend like that. He's the only one. And making a living from his car passion in racing and tuning in Korea. It's making a career. Yeah. You want this? 안녕. 잘 있어? 괜찮아? 괜찮지? Old dogs are so somber, like do the head. When I stretch out my hand for him to smell, you always do that with dogs and cats. You always reach out a hand and let them smell. Why? You don't just touch them because it's very offensive. Okay, they need to approve your touch. But the old dog simply lower the head so that I can scratch the back of the head. Okay. But like I said, Godfrey is an amazing guy. You can follow him on Instagram and see the amazing things he's doing in Korea in the way of motorsports. He's the only guy that I know who is making a career of this. This is amazing. Don't let his family background take away from what he is, man. It's amazing. Godfrey, swim and shower. Elana, growing conditions cause stress on plant survival. Okay, so what's stress food? I don't understand. I still don't understand what's the meaning of stress food. Godfrey, I won't be warm in Korea again when I'm back. You want to be warm in Korea and you want to be cold in Singapore, right? Kim here, it's hot in Korea too during summer. Oh, it's hot in Korea during summer, but it's dry hot. Singapore is wet hot. Wet hot gets into your bones. Dry hot, you can do a lot of things with it. Wet hot is very, very, very frustrating. Like every day, your shirt gets stuck in the back of your bag. But in Korea, even if it's hot, your shirt don't stick to your back. To me, I like Korea hot. I hate Singapore hot. It's hotter than Singapore in summer. Exactly, it's about 40 degrees and above. I have experienced 47 degrees in Seoul once. But even 47 degrees, I never sweat. But in Singapore, 30 degrees, I sweat like a monkey. I doubt monkeys sweat, by the way. But just a figure of speech, yeah. I prefer 47 degrees in Korea than 30 degrees in Singapore. Kim Teo, amazing guy. This guy is amazing. This guy is amazing. This guy doesn't take the easy way in life. I respect Godfrey for this. You know, he don't take the easy way in life. He know what he likes. He know his dream and he go for it. He quit a very lucrative job to do what he's doing. You know, okay. Yeah, it's not like born into money and doing what he does because someone else is sponsoring him. No. Godfrey, yeah. Hot kill, lots of forest fire. Yes, every year forest fire in Korea is very serious. Well, I see a lot of people coming to work in the cafe. People whipping out the laptops. This is the new face of Turkish people, you know. They're working in cafes with their pets. With their pet. This is the new style life here in Istanbul. Kim Teo, oh, you're not having cookies today. I ordered, but she didn't understand. It's a new staff who speaks zero English, and I was ordering in English. And I didn't want to say what I said twice in Turkish language. Yes, I know how to speak all that in Turkish, but I didn't bother. You should get at it. Oh, Godfrey, how's the summer in Turkey? Oh, summer in Turkey is, you know, Turkey. The weather in Turkey is very similar to weather in, I would say Busan. No. It's similar to Daejeon. Daejeon, not Daegu. Daegu is too close to the coast. It's similar to Daejeon. So it's 4 clear seasons, very dry, and summer we heat up to 40 over 40 degrees Celsius. So summer I'm not going to be out, and I guarantee you, but on that 1 day per month I'll be out just to pay my bills, alright? But yeah, 40 plus degrees Celsius, very dry, hot. It's very similar to the weather in Daejeon. Not so much Daegu or Busan, and not hot like Seoul. Oh, should be very comfy, right? No, 4 clear seasons. It's the same. Turkey, it's 4 clear seasons. Because it's not in Middle East, okay? I don't know if you know or not, but I know a lot of people still think that Turkey is somewhere in the Middle East. It's not, huh? Turkey is more largely European weather. Go Godfrey, no lah. Just that I need to find a living there. Oh, you're coming, right? You told me you're coming to Istanbul, isn't it? Oh, Godfrey. Oh, I thought versus European side, the summer won't cross 35. Oh, summers do. So even in Europe, summers do go up to 40 degrees at times. Yes. Kim Teo, besides paying bills, you'll be out throwing a trash. No. I figure out the trash thing. I got someone collecting my trash now, so I don't go out for trash anymore. Now I have people collecting my trash. I figured that out. So trash doesn't make me leave home, and that's why these days I've been at home for so much, you know. Like before I figured out the trash thing. You guys see me even in bright sunshine, I go out to a cafe very often, right, to throw my trash. But now I solved that trash problem. Right now, over the past week, I haven't been out, yo. Elana, sorry, I can't find examples of stress plants. Oh, it's okay. Maybe I will research in Google later. Thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for the idea. Godfrey, how's the recycling there? Nobody does any recycling here, my friend. Recycling is a very Korean thing. You won't ever see the same level of 진짜 따지게 하는 거 진짜 다른 나라 없어. 일본도 없잖아. 일본도 그렇지 않잖아. No other countries I've ever been to does the recycling that we do back in Korea. No other country, okay? 진짜 진짜. 정말 이렇게 이거 뭐라 그래? 너무 치사하게 솔직히. 근데 이제 이 한국말 너무 느는 것 같아. 한국말 너무 많이 배웠어? 어떻게 배웠어? 또 어떻게 지금 듣기 그렇게 좋아? Kim Teo, what? How do you find the person to do your trash? Oh, it turns out that twice a week, right, there is a service within the apartment itself to clear trash. And I never knew about this because, of course, I don't talk to anybody, and I don't socialize with anybody, and I have been taking out my trash, so nobody thought it's a problem for me until I chatted with my landlord, and then he told me like, what, get this trash bag, put it somewhere. I did it, yeah. ABCD, wow, I haven't seen you in a long time, ABCD. Welcome back. Hello, Limpeh, I'm in Seoul now. Oh, you're in Seoul now. On what visa? You didn't stream for some time. Oh, I've been streaming every other day. Yeah, I don't stream every day, but at least 3 to 4 times a week I still do. I've been streaming. Just check out my channel. Oh, but what are you doing in Seoul? Godfrey, haha. Godfrey, Halima Yakub in Seoul too. Oh, who is that? ABCD, tourism open up already. Korean allows all or certain countries only. ABCD, I came for a holiday. Oh, nice. Wow, this is a nice time, but not the best time. You miss the best time in Korea by 1 month. Yeah, if you have been there last month, you can catch the pot goat or the cherry blossoms. But right now, all the cherry blossoms will have gone. No more flowers. All green trees by now. Kim Teo, I think Japan is open up to visit to. It's opening up in a small ways. I need to go back to Japan more than I need to go back to Seoul. I'm telling you guys the truth. I need to go back to Japan because why? Because half my belongings and my room and my stuffs and a lot of things are still in Japan, and my sword is still in Japan. Oh. But it's not easy for me to go to Japan right now, even if it's fully open, because of my commitments and obligations here in Istanbul. Why? I don't go somewhere just for 2 weeks or 1 month kind of thing. If I go somewhere, minimum is 3 months, and I can't do 3 months away from home here because I need to pay my bills, and things are still running. I have my obligations here. I'm deeply rooted here in Istanbul right now. So unless I uproot and go and move to somewhere else, I don't see myself going to another country while I'm living in Istanbul. ABCD, your hair looks neater today. I cut my own hair, even the back. So ABCD, you're in Seoul. How's Myeongdong? Is Myeongdong back to life already? I know Myeongdong, the pandemic killed nothing but Myeongdong. Yeah. Is Myeongdong back? Is Myeongdong back to life already? Kim Teo, is the place where you have the Batosai set lunch still? No, it's closed down because of the pandemic. No, the place and the guest house, everything all closed down. So this pandemic hit Japan really hard in terms of tourism. So all these tourism related things are mostly closed right now. Closed down. Because the rents are so high, they cannot even last 1 month without tourists. ABCD, Myeongdong still look dead. Oh, so sad. Myeongdong is the only casualty of this pandemic, man, I'm telling you. Couldn't find money changer open. You don't need a money changer, just draw money from the ATM machine. I've never used a money changer in Korea. Just draw from the ATM machine. ABCD, I ate 20 chicken drumlets yesterday. Which one do you eat? Kyochon? Kyochon is the best, by the way. If you are going for Chimek Kyochon, Kyochon drumlets are the best. Do you have Kyochon? Or some random no-name thing? ABCD, yes, I ate Kyochon. Yeah, yes. Kyochon drumlets are the best. If you're gonna have drumlets, 100% you need to do Kyochon and beer. Kyochon beer comes in this big a mug, okay? They give big mug beers, okay? Kim Teo, we have Kyochon here too. Oh, really? Kyochon is in Singapore? Wow, interesting. But I bet the taste is different. Elana, if you get a chance, you could visit Shodoshima Island in Japan. My friend Matt has a great guest house called Sen. Oh, okay, okay, interesting. Yeah, yeah. If I get a chance, I'll definitely go. But honestly, I'm just going to go back home to Osaka just to clear my stuff. All my stuff have been trapped in Osaka for the past 2 years, including computers, monitors, all a lot of my, like I would say half my the belongings in my life are in Osaka right now. Of course, I don't need those things to leave. You know, I've proven I've lived without those stuff for the past 2 years. Huh? I only need 8 pieces of clothing, 7 underwear to live a life. So, Kim Teo, how many drumlets can you eat at one go? I don't know. I never count. When you go to Kyochon, you don't count. You just keep going until you're drunk. I ate Kyochon spicy drumlet 8 years ago and I couldn't handle the spice, but this time it was no kick. Me and Limbu, we had Kyochon in where's that? What's that? Where's it? Wow, what's that place called? Near Ide? Near Ide? Near what's that place called? Wow, it's been so many years I can't really remember anymore. I can't remember the street anymore. Can't remember the name of the street. Oh, look at the very handsome dog. You know, I used to have a Cocker Spaniel as well. Cocker Spaniels used to be my most favorite dog breed before I switched to Corgis. Then right now Corgi is my favorite dog breed. But before Corgi, my favorite was Cocker Spaniel. But Cocker Spaniel, when I had my Cocker Spaniel, it gave me so much problem because Cocker Spaniels have this ear that stings, that so hard to take care. How to take care of a Cocker Spaniel, so hard. The ears get inflamed every other week, you know, so hard, and it stings and rots, you know, like it's so hard. Cocker Spaniel. 신촌역 근처 그거 그 길 무슨 길이야? 무슨 소정로? 아 진짜 기억 안 나. 내 기억 진짜 못해. 나 기억 진짜 못하잖아. 나이 먹었어. 진짜. 나 오늘 아무것도 안 먹었는데 나이만 먹었어. Oh, good morning, Leanna. It's been a long time. Welcome. And yeah, you catch me in a good time. And I'm out here. Oh, I'm not having cookie today, just a coffee. And since most of you are on right now, gotta do the introduction again. 안녕하세요, 림페시, Singapore 남자입니다. 안녕하세요, 여러분들. It is very bright and cold. It's actually quite cold and sunny, very sunny morning here in Istanbul. Look at how sunny it is. 12 degrees Celsius and this much sun. There's no clouds in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. It's the most terrible kind of weather for me to be out, by the way. For a vampire, this is crazy. And since I'm out, this is my favorite cafe in this area. It's a Tuesday morning, very, very slow Tuesday morning. And wearing as many layers of sunscreen as I can. So, why? And this is my seat for today, Baraka Cafe. You guys know about this cafe, right? I featured this cafe so many times. Now, right now, this cafe is really like a place where, you know, people come here to work online. Yeah, see, online working is really a big thing for the young people here in Istanbul. But most young people, a lot of young people work online. I won't say most, yeah. Liana, I finally managed to catch the live stream. Yeah, I haven't seen you in so many days. Welcome back. ABCD, your dressing looks so handsome today. Oh, thank you. Is this still the style you see down the streets of Seoul? I don't know what the Korean style right now anymore. Leanna, I really miss seeing your stream. I miss seeing you on my screen. And yeah, you guys may be wondering, no? If there's so much sun, and I've said before, I don't go out in the sun, so why am I doing out here today? Why? I'm out here to pay my bills. Yes. Do you know that I deliberately not automate my bill paying so that at least once a month I'll be forced to get out of my house? Yes, I have to force myself to do things. Otherwise, things doesn't happen. I need to be out of home at least once a month, and therefore I refuse to automate my bill paying. I need to go to the place to pay over the counter. Okay, and I've been waiting for a cloudy day over the past 7 days. No cloudy day. I've been waiting for a cloudy day to go out home to pay this bill, but it never happened. And now I'm 1 week late. So then this morning I woke up and I woke up really early, had a great night in the US market, slept early, woke up early, and I checked when's the next cloudy day. Not in one more week. Man, I'm already 1 week behind on my internet payment. So I think this is time. I put on 2-3 layers of sunscreen, and then my huge anti-UV glass. Yes, it's huge not for fashion purpose, okay? It's huge so that you can cover as much of the face as possible, for additional protection. And I'm out here. If I automate my bill payment, I won't even be going out of home this once a month. Yeah, I love being at home so much. I'm really hikikomori. Leanna, Limpeh always looks casual but stylish. Wow, it's strange because I don't care about fashion. I don't have any fashion pieces. I have only 9 pieces of clothing. Used to be 8. I bought this, so 9 pieces of clothing. I only had 9 pieces of clothing. I don't know why everybody thinks I'm a fashion aficionado when I have 8 pieces of clothing. ABCD, Seoul is not really cold, so people don't wear so much. I realize girls love baggy pants here. Oh, really? It's a new thing. See, fashion in Seoul change pretty much every quarter. So I've been away for this many years, so I've completely lost touch. But I'm telling you, girls love baggy pants. It's only right now. It's not always been the case. Okay, every quarter, every season basically, the fashion changes, and it usually changes because of whatever the drama is popular at that time. So there must be a drama right now that is very popular where the people in the drama wear such pants. Kim Teo, do you apply sunscreen and hand too? No, I don't care about my hands. ABCD, why don't you go pay your bills at night? Because it's not open at night, brother. which over-the-counter thing opens at night? And I'm busy at night, yeah? I work at night. Leanna, sunscreen is supposed to be applied all over the body. Nah, I don't care. ABCD, Limpeh is a weird vampire that doesn't go out at night when it's the safest. No, it's not weird. It's only because I'm busy. Yeah, with the US market. That's the only reason why I'm not out at night, I'm telling you the truth. And then when it comes to weekend nights, I have no. The other thing is this, no. Where do you want to go and what do you want to do at night? I don't see any reason or any impetus to be out, whether at night or during the day. There's just nothing for me out here, or nothing for me outside of home. When I would rather just stay at home and play game. It's more meaningful than coming out here doing nothing, Leanna, you can look stylish without being in fashion. Oh, really? I guess stylish is a spirit. Leanna, I love so many styles of clothes. I don't think trend don't matter if you like. Yeah. But in Korea, it's all about trends. In Korea, it's so weird. Like I keep saying, I keep slamming Korean fashion, that Korea has no fashion. that Korea is all about uniforms. That if you're not wearing that thing that everybody else is wearing, you get you get outcast, or you get weird, you get treated weird. So in the end, it becomes a uniform and not a fashion of self-expression. That's the sad thing I see in Korea. Everybody think, oh, Korea is very fashionable. You watch the K-pop, you watch the K-drama, I think it's very fashionable. And then you walk down the streets of Korea, people are well-dressed, they're fashionable, yes, but they all look the same. They all wear the same thing. I guarantee you that. To me, when you are wearing a uniform like this, it's not fashion. Fashion is self-expression. Fashion is an external expression of who you are inside. And therefore, we should see as many varied forms of fashion on the street as there are people. But it's not the case in Korea. Abcde, yeah, busy because the interest rates increase has caused stock prices to crash. Yeah. Best time. Wow. Like yesterday, I took 80% profit off the table. Yesterday, on that big crash. And of course, this year so far has been my best year in the market for the past. I think best year since, definitely best year since 2008. 2008, I was still better, but I think this crash is still gonna go on. Yeah, this crash has still a long way to go. So definitely this year is gonna be amazing for me. I really enjoy it. That's why you see I wake up glowing. Last night, wow, was so much fun in the market. And then I slept early because I'm feeling so happy, and then wake up happy. Elana, oh my god, I live in Korea and I couldn't agree more. Everybody wearing black and white and grey. Oh, you live in Korea? Which part? 한국인이세요? 한국말 하세요? Liana, I'm used to being weird. I enjoy not fitting in. Oh, I hate to fit in. For me, when I see someone wearing the same thing I wear, which is very rare, nobody wears the way I dress, but I don't like it. I don't like to be the same as anyone else, even in the game. Even when I play my MMORPG, yes, I do play an MMORPG. I've been playing it for a long time. Elder Scrolls Online. When I see another character dressed the same way as my character, I change. I just don't like to be the same. Elana, fashion is New York City. No. Fashion, have you ever lived in New York City? See, a lot of these assumptions going on. See, people in Korea think New York City is fashionable, and New York people think Korea is fashionable. I'm telling you, both are wrong. New York is not fashionable, Korea is not fashionable. In fact, people in New York dress so bad. I'm telling you, so bad. Liana, I like just looking like me. Yeah. Elana, I'm from Texas. Sadly, I haven't committed learning Korean beyond Hangul. Oh, okay. I speak Spanish well, and vamos español, español, vamos. Well, I haven't practiced my Spanish for a long time. But what are you doing in Korea? How long have you been there, Elana? Abcde, how's the new game which you bought recently? Oh, wow. You know about my new game, huh? Warhammer 40k, Chaos Gate Demon Hunter. Wow, it's a blast, man. It is the best Warhammer 40k game that I've ever seen. Like at last they make a Warhammer 40k game that feels like Warhammer 40k. That vibe, that spirit of badassery, Man, I'm gonna be playing through that game multiple times for sure. This one game that is gonna end up for me like XCOM. I clocked over 500 hours on XCOM, okay? And I guarantee that I'm gonna do no less than that for this game as well. Yes, I spent a lot of time playing games. Yeah. In fact, I think I spend the bulk of my time playing games. Liana, the fashion capital is actually Milan. Yeah, technically Milan, But like most places in Europe, I would say are fashionable. That people are really fashionable in most places in Europe. I don't see the same fashion anywhere in America or anywhere in Asia. I think real fashion is in Europe, personally. Elana, I've been to New York City many times. Really, I think New York City people express themselves. Exactly, they express themselves in very very crude ways. Elana, I was a year in Busan and a year in Seoul years ago, but came back during the pandemic. Oh, okay. I live in. Oh, if you were in Seoul pre-pandemic, I was there. I was in Seoul pre-pandemic. I was still lastly living in Seoul in 2019. Oh, Cholanamdo. Cholanamdo. Elana, honey, years ago. What years ago? And a year in Seoul years ago. Ah, okay. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by years ago, by the way. ABCD, have you all seen Limpeh Seoul style? Really cool. What Limpeh Seoul style? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean by Limpeh Seoul style? But you know, even when I was living in Korea, my style is not the common style down the road. Like no Korean man dress like me. No Korean man my age look like me. Yeah. Korean men my age looks very boring. And they have to. If you try to look like me, you get rejected, which I was. I was very outcast, okay, in Korea. I was outcast in many things, just because I don't look my age. Elana, like late 2000s. Late 2000s what? 2009, that kind of thing. Clarence Toh, wow, long time no see. Wow, today I'm getting back all this very old time viewers. Oh, like I haven't seen you guys for so long. Welcome back. ABCD, the way you dressed while you were in Korea. Oh yeah, shorter hair and glasses. Yeah, I still wear glasses, but I lost my glasses here in Istanbul. I lost my glasses in my gym. People love that glass, you know. I lost it in my gym. Oh, 어쩔 수 없어 이제. Kim Teo, you dress like Kong Yu in the 도깨비. I don't dress like Kong Yu. I look like Kong Yu. Oh, yeah, I know. When I stand beside Kong Yu, right, I only stand up to here. Okay, so compared to Kong Yu, I'm a midget. Okay. Clarence Toh, good to see you're doing well. Oh, thank you. I do well every day. Every day is good. Every day is good. Leanna, I personally love fashion, but I don't follow trends. Yeah, I think Leanna, I think you hit the nail on the head right there. I like this sentence that you love fashion, but you don't follow trends. Most people do not know the difference between a fashion and a trend, and you do. It's very, very. I love this sentence. I love fashion, but I don't follow trends. That's exactly how I feel as well. I love fashion. I don't follow trends. I like thinking about things before they become a trend. Yeah. Leanna, I like the creative side of fashion. Exactly. I think fashion is all about creation. So therefore, if fashion becomes a uniform, see, the moment that the owner goes away, the dog starts to do crazy things. I really love Cocker Spaniels. The way the shape of their head is so perfect, you know. Cocker Spaniel head, the shape of Cocker Spaniel head is just so beautiful. So round, so nice. But I cannot handle a Cocker Spaniel. I had a Cocker Spaniel, by the way, and I couldn't handle it because the ears kept get. I have a lot of problem with the ears. ABCD. I realized I never seen Limpeh bring an umbrella out when it protects. I don't have an umbrella. It's really weird to walk around with an umbrella, to be honest. I'd rather just not go out. Leanna, such a pretty dog, so handsome. The head, the shape, so beautiful, so round, so beautiful. Cocker Spaniel. I used to have an English Cocker. This is an American Cocker. I used to have an English Cocker, a bigger one. And oh, the ears are so much problem. I cannot handle having a Cocker Spaniel because of the ears. And then my favorite dog became a Corgi. And then I cannot handle the hair. The shedding is incredible. And it's seasonal. Oh. So now I have no pets. But for those of you who have been following me on my Instagram and my social media for years, you know I do have a pet. Pet. Oh, Clarence, how have you been doing? I haven't seen you for so long. Oh, so happy today, so many of my very old time viewers are coming back. Clarence, ABCD, Leanna. I wish I could have a Pomeranian. Oh, I had a Pomeranian. I had two Pomeranians when I was young. Oh, Shiba Kyon. Wow, Shiba Kyon is exactly like Corgi. The seasonal shading is incredible. It's crazy. The seasonal shading will drive you crazy. ABCD, what's your favorite pet? Oh, my favorite pet is I'm still a dog person, 100%. I'm still a dog person. ABCD, I only know you have a housefly at home. The housefly is old story, man. I'm glad you remember it. But that housefly proved to me one theory. That houseflies really do have a lifespan of only 1 day. Or 2 days actually. Actually, there was one housefly that lasts 2 days. But 2 days, that's it. Very short life. But then again, come back to the point of short or long life. There's no such thing as a short or long life, by the way, huh? All life is eternal. I'm not talking in a very spiritual, hocus-pocus way. But the reality of life is there's no long or short. Long or short is only a function of a memory and imagination. Now is the only reality, and now everything exists as it is, as it always will have been, and therefore life is eternal. There's no such thing as long or short life. Every other thing you think is long or short is just in your head. It's just a memory plus imagination. A memory of the past, imagination of the future. That's how it works. Leanna, when I was a kid, I used to collect bugs. Oh, I used to collect bugs as well. But I used to do like bad things to bugs. I would remove their legs and see what happens. I would remove their feelers and see what happens. Very bad, very bad. I go into deep repentance for those days. Yeah, I did terrible things to bugs. Leanna, unfortunately, I didn't understand they need oxygen. Oh, do you know that I even tried cooking them alive? So I did terrible things to bugs that I'm really sorry for. Very deeply repentant for, to be honest. ABCD, I always collect bugs and burn them with fire. Yeah, that's what I did. So bad, so bad. Let's not do that again. Let's repent and let's go into confession for those things that we've done to bugs, please. All life is a miracle. No? All life is a miracle. Can you know the most brilliant scientists in the world could not create a bio machine this small that performs the things that bugs do. Like, it's a miracle of nature, and we are destroying it like it's nothing. It has feelings too. Feel very sad. I feel very sad for what I've done to bugs. So I really go into very deep repentance for what I've done to bugs. ABCD, if a bug I kill a pest, is it still a sin? Pest or not is your own idea. It's an idea in the head. Bugs are just bugs. It's just another life. You label it as a pest, but in reality, it's just a bug. Yeah, and of course, there's no such thing as a sin. The idea of sin is completely overblown, to be honest. Right? When I say I feel sorry and for what I did to bugs, I didn't say it's a sin. When did I say it's a sin? It wasn't a sin. I did what I did. It was an action. It was an action that I need to be sorry about because I destroyed life. I never said it was a sin. The idea of sin is a very misconstrued and misunderstood concept. But I don't want to go into that today because it's already very late. Yeah? Leanna, yeah, I got into trouble for killing loads of snails as a kid. Oh. Leanna, I don't regret killing spiders though. I regret killing all the life that I killed before. all, regardless of complexity of their biological method. To me, that's the only difference. All life are the same. The only difference is in the complexity of the biological method. That's all. Kim Teo, I still kill mozzies. Yeah, I still do. I kill mozzies with a vengeance. I enjoy killing mozzies. Huh? I like I said, I don't think it's a sin. There's no such. See, that's why I keep saying this. The idea of sin is a very misunderstood idea, which I don't want to go into today. Okay, I don't think it's a sin. I kill them if I have to, but doesn't mean that I don't regret taking lives. Taking lives is still because you're taking away a miracle of nature. But I have to do it at times. It doesn't mean I'm proud of it. Abcde, I was still continue killing bugs. Yeah, my home has the fabric eating bugs. Oh yeah, I'll continue killing bugs, but out of necessity, not out of fun. I am regretful for the times where I killed a lot of bugs for fun. I had fun killing them. I had fun removing their legs. I had fun watching them suffer without their feelers. I had fun watching them cook alive. That is the wrong thing. Yeah, that I regret for. I don't regret killing bugs for necessity, like mosquitoes, like bugs in your bed. You have to kill them. It's survival there. It's nature. But it's not nature when you enjoy and doing it for fun. Yeah, Elana, man, I love your funny and interesting conversations and your wisdom. Thanks for sharing. Oh, thanks for coming, and I hope you join me every day, 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. When I say every day, it's not like really every day. Why? Well, I don't make money out of this. I don't make a living out of doing this. To me, it's just something I do over coffee. Okay, so it may not be always every day. And it may not always be 10:30 a.m. Turkish time either. Why? Sometimes I wake up earlier, sometimes I wake up later. Alright, but just look out for me and do join me. Huh? Leanna, I try to kill as many mosquitoes as I can. Leanna, if anything with mosquitoes is self-defense. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good. Wow, Leanna, you always hit the nail on the head. Yes, I totally agree with this. When it comes to mosquitoes, it's about self-defense. Yes. Abcde, does Limpeh still do meditation? Of course. Meditation is so important. If you don't, meditation is like connecting back to life itself. And if you lose that connection, you start to experience all these problems that you have in life. But once you're well connected in life, miraculously all these problems melt away, to be honest. Elana, but why do mozzies need to exist? Oh, they need to exist as food. You are surprised that this world will not exist without mosquitoes. Without mosquitoes, the whole ecosystem will break down. Yeah, they play a very important role. Now, the only problem is they start to do honestly, let's go put it in perspective. Yeah, of course, some mosquitoes kill people, but most of the time, it just pinches you, take a drop of the blood, and go. So, what's the problem giving it one drop of blood? Well, we are part of this natural ecosystem. It's okay to share, but not okay to share when those mosquitoes that actually kill people, yeah, with their diseases. Of course, those we have to do something about. But most other mosquitoes, they're really innocent. Just take a drop of blood and they go. We have plenty of blood. Why not let it be? Liana, oh, I kill wasps if I can. Oh yeah, wasps you just kill. I'm sorry. I respect wasps for the role they play in nature, but nature is not in my home. Don't come to my home. They attack for no reason, yes, and also they kill bees, and bees are very important to the ecosystem. Wasps are important as well. Wasps are important. So all these things are checks and balances. Wow, I really love the fashion. Like right now, like 12 degrees Celsius, people are dressing like it's 20 degrees Celsius. You guys saw the lady just walked by. Man, I can't. It's actually very cold. I need to wear my turtleneck and something over, and still I feel cold in my hands. And yeah, so it's 1 hour and we will look in the, and really thank you guys for joining me today. And like I said, during weekdays I try to keep my stream to 1 hour so that my daytime activities are not being compressed. So yeah guys, it's 1 hour. I really thank all my old viewers for checking back, Abcde, Clarence, and my new viewers, Elana, for enjoying the stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? And like I said, when I turn on the live stream and within like 5-10 minutes nobody chit chat to me and nobody comes, I just end. And therefore people think I don't stream. I stream, but nobody's there. And when nobody's there, I talk to myself. It gets boring, yeah. Okay, so make sure you guys come early, come on time. And yeah, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. Have a very good day ahead. 안녕. 내일 뵙겠습니다.